The Roosters v Bulldogs. I've got to say, what was that? What was that? That was one of the most insane footy games I've ever had. I'm going to recap the whole game for you here, talk about the fantasy implications, what's happened, who's suspended, who's a buy, who's a sell, all of that for you right now. This is a really raw reaction too. So the game just finished, but I think it's important to go through this because there's a lot that happened. So we're going to work from the bottom here first. Dom Young, he was sent off in this game for a swinging arm, super reckless sort of tackle there. He's going to get suspended for a while. At some point with that -10, he might be a buy, but for now, yeah, if you have Dom Young, he's a hard sell. James Tedesco, he got concussed super early in this game. Viliami Kikau made a barnstorming break down the edge, just ran over Tedesco. Really bad concussion, could be pretty long term. I'm looking at Teddy, and he's definitely going to miss next week. He might miss more. We'll keep an eye on that. But the week after, he does it for the Storm as well. And if you look at round 13, he'll play Origin. Round 14, there's a bye. The case to sell Tedesco at the high price that he's at is there. I might consider it, but I'm not 100% sure. Sammy Walker, 4 points. Again, copped an injury. HIA early in this game. Absolutely crazy. Hopefully he's all right. Didn't look too bad. But the thing with him is he's already gone down in price about 100K. So you've got 590K. Another 4-point game. He could get down to about 500K flat, maybe even cheaper than that. So for me, Sam Walker's freshly on my buy list. I'll be trying to bring him in about a month's time if he's playing decent-ish footy. He's just going to be at a price that's way too attractive. Got the list here. Harrison Edwards, not that he's fantasy relevant. He got knocked out in this one as well. Category 2 concussion. Stephen Crichton didn't get hurt. He's just not a good fantasy option this year. Satili Tupanua played most of the game at center, so he got 13 points out of him. I think he might have been on 13 points at halftime too, so absolute disaster if you own Satili Tupanua. Toby Sexton came on. He gets a bit cheaper, which, if he ever gets to start, that'll be good. He came on because of all the HIAs. Then rolling up the list, Michael Jennings, he got activated for the HIAs as well. 21 points, 407K. I'm not that interested, but, it's kind of cool to see him back in the game. Bronson Zeri didn't do too much in this one. 25 points, 450K. Terrell May only played about 20 minutes in this game. Got 25 points. Actually, I think it might have been like 28 minutes or something like that. But regardless, it was sub 30 minutes. Absolute disaster. It does not look like he was hurt. It just looks like Robinson was playing with the forward rotations. Whatever he did there didn't work in this game because they got absolutely blown out by the Dogs and then sort of came back a bit at the end. But yeah, I'm looking at this and thinking, I think Terrell May will be back next week. I'm probably not going to sell him, right? I think he's been so good. Just give it one more week. I think it might have been a single week rest, or maybe he was just coming to this with a bit of a niggle, something like that. And they just gave him a bit of time off this week. So, yeah, I think he'll be okay next week. Hutch, just didn't play that great in the second half. Suali'i, he went off for a HIA. He came back in this game, but just worth noting there too. And then right up the list, Kurt Mann played really good footy, but didn't score well in fantasy. Jamin Salmon played a lot of time at center in this game, so he was looking like a bigger score than this. And then he played at center a bunch because of all the injuries that they had. So Blake Taff as well. I think I might have skipped past him already. Yeah, here we go. Taff got knocked out really early in this game after scoring a try too. So that caused a reshuffle. Crichton went back to fullback and Salmon went to center. Before then, Burton went to center for a while as well. And we'll talk about Burton in a sec too. Curran went off for a HIA, but he passed his HIA, so he's okay. Right up the list here, a couple of guys got more minutes than you would have expected. I wouldn't be buying any of these players, like a White, for example, or Connor Watson. Sam Hughes scored a try and got more minutes than usual. Again, 48 points. I was not happy about starting him this week, but he's in my 17, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are exactly the same. Kickout scored about 53 points in the first half, and then not much in the second half. He did get a knee test. I think it would look like an MCL type injury, probably a 4 to 6 week injury is my guess, but I am not the NRL physio, so just keep an eye out for the real mail on that one. Yeah, and then roll up list, Joey Manu played a bunch of fullback in this game because Tedesco got knocked out so early. He could be a potential buy option if Tedesco's out longer, but I don't think Teddy will be out too long. I think it could be a 1 or 2 week proposition for him. Reed Marnie, Gussie Crichton, 60 points. Yeah, he was unstoppable in this game. Really, really good footy. He got more minutes because of the injuries, but I still think that even in a 55, 60-minute role, he'll be really good because Nat Butcher actually missed this game as well. Apparently his wife was in labor, so he was pulled out last minute. Egan Butcher came in, but Egan Butcher played plenty of minutes in this one, so I think Gus Crichton, he'll still be sort of that 60-minute role. He won't get 60 points in 60, but if he's a 45 points in 60-minute guy with upside to score like this, then you're very happy. And then up the top of the list, Kiri played well. Butcher, 58 minutes, 2 tries. Matty Burton, 91 points, and that was unstoppable. Let's go through his stat line. 3 tries, 5 goals. He had a try assist, 2 line breaks, 2 line break assists, 4 tackle breaks. He had 163 run meters. Not a lot of kick meters because they just weren't kicking the ball much because they were scoring so many tries. But yeah, this is a premier game from Matt Burton. He's at a pretty good price at 592K. I'm not buying him because I still don't love the role. He's not going to score a hat trick every week. It's just been a little bit dodgy for him, but if you had him as a pod, then you'd be very happy. Cool, guys. That's my recap of this game. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. There's a lot coming through on this one. Keep an eye on the Casual Athlete on Instagram as well as the casualathlete.com.au, where we post all of the sort of updates on these changes, particularly on the Instagram and the Instagram stories at the.casual.athlete. All right. I'll catch you there, guys. You have a good one.